All right, buddy, Saturday morning, Fall Creek, Wisconsin. 1 minute walk to work, and here's what I'm thinking about today. So I got a letter in the mail this weekend. It was addressed to Superintendent Joe Sanfilippo. And what I've come to learn in this profession is that when you get a handwritten letter addressed in that manner, it's not always a great letter. So a couple weeks ago, when I was doing one of these walks, I had mentioned my fourth grade teacher, Mrs. Gebhardt, and that I didn't remember everything that she taught me, but I did remember her smile at the door every day. And my mom had seen that video as well, and she reached out to Mrs. Gebhardt. So when I looked at the letter and I saw Mrs. Gebhardt's name as a return address, I just kind of sat there and stared at it for a second. And I was hoping that it wasn't a report card. Right? So I read the letter, and it was very nice. She didn't mention all the trouble that I got into, or that I pretended to read during silent reading, or all the candy that I stashed in my desk that she clearly knew that I had in there. Right? She just said, "I'm proud of you," and she was happy that I decided to get into this wonderful profession of education. And it came at the perfect time, because I know my energy level hasn't been nearly as high as it was when we started this whole process. But when you get a letter that's signed your fourth grade teacher, Pyer Elementary School, class of 84, 85, you realize the impact that teachers have on kids. So leadership challenge for next week is simply this. Chip and Dan Heath wrote a great book called The Power of Moments, and in it, they talk about the idea that people remember two things about events: the peak and the end. Our people were fully invested in the peak of this crisis. How do we help them stay invested in the end? Because if we can stay invested in the peak and the end, then that's what kids and families are going to talk about for years to come. Just got to take care of each other. All right, people, that's all I got. We're all staying together, man. Have a great week, everybody. Go Crickets.